Hey everybody, I'm Mar, Mindset Action Results. I am a certified integrative health practitioner as well as holistic mindset, fitness, health and wellness coach. I help people optimize their health and become even healthier, but I also help people find their new wellness, and I absolutely love helping people transform from the inside and outside. Today, I am going to tell you why I strongly believe that small steps, especially when you need a total transformation, lead to big, sustainable, long-lasting results, and why big leaps, big steps, and wanting to transform overnight by changing 180 lead to big disasters. The short answer to this question, is the question why, is that it is because your body, your mind, and even your emotions are not ready for the transformation. Even if you feel you are ready, because your motivation at that moment is really high, and let's say your doctor told you that if you don't lose 20 to 50 pounds, you are going to have a next heart attack, or you're going to be diabetic, and so on and so forth. So congratulations on the motivation. A lot of people do actually have problems with motivation, and some of them, if your motivation is about you being healthier, living longer, being more productive, being able to play with your children, grandchildren, making more memories, and contributing to the society, congratulations. Some people don't even have the right motivation, because a lot of times, and I'm going to be funny here, but if you're trying to, lose weight fast to, get back at your ex-husband, boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, or ex-wife and show them what you've lost, then right there from the get-go, it is already a disaster, because your motivation is going to crumble right there. Or another thing, let's say if you are, on a Match.com trying to find a new boyfriend or a new girlfriend or a husband and wife, and you have retouched your pictures or made yourself look like you're 20 years, 20 pounds lighter, and then, it comes time where you or your, match will finally meet face to face, and you're trying to, delay the date. So in a couple of months, you are actually going to resemble what you've posted on your profile. So not a good motivation. Now you can use a retouched picture of yourself as your goal, as your future vision of yourself, but never ever try to do something for anybody else except for you. Okay? So that's my tip number one. But right now, your motivation is great. You're motivated by wanting to live healthier, longer, feeling better, looking better on the inside and on the outside. Now, what do? Now, most people will choose to go with one of the fad diets that are out there, or even diets. Let's not necessarily call them fads. Their doctor does graciously tell them you need to lose weight. But one of the reasons you might want to consider a wellness and health and wellness coach is somebody that will actually help you get there, because the doctor might tell you lose 20 or 50 pounds, or otherwise you're going to end up with a heart attack, but they're not going to really help you get there. They're not going to tell you what the action steps should be. I'm going to tell you why I personally believe in small steps. And most people will want to listen to somebody who will put them on a keto diet, intermittent fasting, or fasting, even though their body is not physically used to it. So, or you might even want to go the more old-fashioned way and choose the calorie restrictions way. So imagine yourself, if you need a total transformation, you probably got somewhere because of your habits that you've had for an extended period of time, right? Not something that you all of a sudden started doing or not doing right recently, but something that you might have lived with for your entire life, or maybe only a decade. So because your motivation is now running high, and hopefully not because you're one of those Match.com profiles, or doing it to get revenge at your ex-husband, or boyfriend or girlfriend, right? You are choosing one of the popular plans, and let's say you're gonna go keto diet or calorie restrictions, or let's say intermittent fasting or even fasting, while your body is accustomed to, let's say, eating 3,000 or 3,500 of ultra processed foods throughout the day, and the standard American diet of, refined fats, sugars, carbohydrates, the processed, ultra processed foods, lots of dairy. Now, your body is used to running on this type of fuel. And even if you are thin, okay, because there's a lot of people who are thin, don't necessarily need to lose weight, but their body runs on this fuel. Or there might be people who are obsessively running to burn these nasty calories, but their body, again, is used to running on such fuel. You are going to put your body in a complete shock physically, okay? Then your body is gonna pretty much go through tortures. So you might have heard the symptoms of keto flu if you're trying to do keto. But even if you're doing, calorie restrictions and you're trying to lower the number of calories and changing your diet to something healthy from completely unhealthy, again, you're gonna probably feel hypoglycemic, and you might feel fatigued, you might feel dizzy, you might not be able to see well, you might not be sleeping well, you might feel nauseous. I mean, not a pleasant state you need to be in. And trust me, when you work with me, I'm not going to put you in such state, because there are healthier and more pleasant ways to get where you want to be if you take one step at a time. But even if you are, let's say, strong enough and your motivation is so high at that moment, and you, let's say, will make it for 2 weeks, 2 months even, depriving your body what it really needs and from you, because that's the fuel it's used to, you are most likely going to crumble. And when something stressful, something that'll trigger negative emotions in you happens, because unless you are somebody who does not have any other problems, so unless you are somebody who is, who does not have any problems in their life and can focus on himself and diet and wellness, you probably have a family to deal with, you probably have maybe a husband to deal with, or a wife, probably have work, you probably need to clean the house, you probably have a lot of things to do. There will be a stressful moment that will come in your life, okay? So when the stressful moment comes, your body will physically want to go to where it came from, and you will reach for that ice cream, and you're probably not gonna just do 1 scoop or 2, but you'll want to reach for a half a gallon to make yourself feel better, especially when your body is super hungry for what it's used to. Also, if you are stressed, if something bad happens in your life at work, or maybe you see that ex-boyfriend or husband for whom you've been trying to lose weight with a stunning new woman, you might want to just go for that cookie or 2 or the whole pack to make yourself feel better. And then what happens? Here's where nobody will ever tell you what will happen. You're gonna start feel shame. You're gonna feel like a loser. You might start wanting to feel like a failure. You might start feeling guilt that you didn't make your diet. And these negative emotions, ladies and gentlemen, will trigger you to want to stuff yourself again, make yourself feel better, not like a loser, not like a failure, and you will reach out for more. And when you do that, you're gonna say, well, this is not the right time for me to start diet. I'm just gonna wait for a better time in my life, because I've already failed, so there's no point in doing it any longer. You might want to start again at the beginning of the year, when normally people want to start. Now, if you start with small steps, and even if you something happens and you screw up with that one step, small step, and let's say you end up eating that ice cream, or you end up sitting on your bum and watching TV instead of going for 20 minutes walk as you had decided and been trying to do, it's not gonna be the end of the world. It's not gonna be the drama in your life. You're not gonna feel like a failure. You're not gonna feel ashamed, have guilt, and feel like a loser. What you're gonna do is you're not gonna have to stop those feelings like you'd have to if you lose so much, right? And consume 1,000 calories that you've been restricting, or half a gallon of ice cream. So you might just be able to go for a walk the following day half an hour longer, 20 hours longer, or instead of having just healthy dinner and eating broccoli with pasta, not pasta with broccoli, you might want to have also healthy lunch. This is why taking small steps leads to big results, and this is why I tell people, give yourself 1 year to fully transform, not 2 or 3 months. Talk to you later. Reach out to me if you have a question or if you'd like a free consultation. Bye.